Gemini, September is going to be a very unforgettable month, and that's what I'm being guided to say. Unforgettable month for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, stay with me as I give you the guided messages. I am connected to the divine. Those messages are coming through me for you. I'll bring in the tarot as we go forward. This is a little different reading for the month of September because it's a very big deal. Starting on September 1st, Pluto is leaving Aquarius, which it just got there, going back to Capricorn, which has been for the past 16 years, which has led people up and down and all over the place. Very trying time, and going back into that sign of Capricorn. It will be there until mid-November, around the 19th of November. But the point is this is that moment right now where there's a lot of testing going on, including for Gemini. Now, what I'm being guided to say, this is about truth, justice, and karma for the sign of Gemini. Truth, the truth that you see around you, actually recognizing when somebody comes in and you can tell who they are. The authentic person is going to show or not show. And you, as intuitive as you are, you're going to be able to tell better than you could before. Now, for a lot of you, I feel this actually has to do with family members and people very close to you. But let's take a look as we go forward. I'm being guided when it comes to career, projects, investments, your financial security, your security overall in your life. They're saying it is important to pay attention to everything. Pay attention to the warning signs in you. You know normally what to do, but yet you got involved with people, with situations, even living in different areas that did not resonate with you, and it caused some turbulence. A lot of frantic energy that I feel has gone through the sign of Gemini over the past 16 years. Now, that obviously isn't for everyone, but that is for a larger group who's watching this. Those of you who have been doing quite well, this is an opportunity for you to make a decision on going into that section of disturbance, going backwards, literally going backwards. That has to do with karma. Okay, so making sure that you are making the right choices, and the justice will come through as you go forward when it comes to this area of security in your life, which actually includes your own security within self. Now, for some of you, I feel that this has a lot to do with family, but let's finish up with this section first. There's a part of you that has the Emperor, feeling very stubborn. Okay, you may have been dealing with situations, working for organizations, situations, corporations that may have been very not willing to bend. But yet I know Geminis who have not been in that situation. So again, this is going to be divided message for some that do and don't. And just like the sign of Gemini, right? You have two sides. We all do. But Gemini really owns that two sides. Whatever's been going on around you, the security that you've been looking for is on its way. Remember, what we have around us, we don't chase to manifest. We don't have to keep doing this thing to manifest. It is knowing that I want this, I'm going to have this is available for me, and all of these different cups in the tarot would be available for you, and the Emperor is very well aware of that. The Emperor knows how to work through these situations to make the most of what's going on to feel safe and secure. This is one powerful aspect of you in the month of September. So pay very close attention to who you're dealing with and what's going on. Remember, there is justice, truth, justice, karma. That is the line for you. That's the words that I heard for Gemini. So it is going to be a big deal. When it comes to family, I feel a lot of you have a lot of love, and this is for the family you grew up with. This may be for family and friends that surround you today, or anticipation of what's coming in the future. This Ace of Cups is beautiful. This is you opening up your heart, and I will say a lot of Geminis, you had your heart blocked. So even though there was abundance coming in, even though things were going smoothly for you, this is that big, beautiful moment for you to truly say, I am in alignment. I am ready to have one of these visions that I see in my cups that surround me. Remember, this is destiny. You created what is around you, and you can vibrate on different levels to receive whatever it is that you want without chasing it, without effort. Now, when it comes to family, I do feel there's a lot of love, and I feel there's a big apology coming in from some of you. If you had dreams of this, I'm seeing two people, some of you it may be two people. If you had dreams of this person, if you had a situation where you visualized it, asleep or not, had telepathic communications, which you guys can know, you know how to do that. And this is that moment where they may be reaching out to you, or you might be reaching out to them. The card of judgment, remember, karma, truth, karma, and justice. This is the judgment call, and that's what's going on in this period. That's why it went from Capricorn to Aquarius, back to Capricorn, back to Aquarius. It sounds really bizarre, but it's like the big moment to finally release and let go. And when it comes to family, I feel somebody did something very, very poorly. Somebody did something wrong. But it's going to be recognized either by you, Gemini, or the other person. I do see communication going back and forth, whether that's telepathic or otherwise. Remember, you already know how to tell if a person is on the up and up. And I feel for some of you, this may have something to do with a friend that told you something, or a couple of somethings that actually panned out after you were not in contact with them. I feel there was no contact with this person, and it could be family, but it really feels more like a friend, like a childhood friend, or somebody a soulmate for some of you. But there's this bonding between you and this person, whoever they are. This is that final stage. Have they grown? Have they changed? And remember, as we go forward, that you can identify whether they're wearing a facade, a fake mask, they're not showing you who they really are, and it's fake. And I feel that this friend, either you or they, somebody in this situation was actually doing that. So the truth is going to come out, whether that be admitting it, saying I'm sorry, and for a lot of you, it is the forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean saying I forgive you. It means accepting they are who they are. I have done all I can. I am who I am, and we don't click. We don't click, so I let you go. I release you, because if you do not do it at this point in time, when Aquarius comes rolling around, it's going to pull you right backwards. So pay attention when it comes to family and friends around you. Now, when it comes to romance, there's a delightful sense of enchantment around Gemini. And here's the thing, I see disruption going on. I see your computer malfunctions. I see you're having a stressful day, and out of the blue, somebody just pops up their head and says, hey, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This is a possibility of a new relationship. Look, you got the Six of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful energy. You also have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, that is not evil. This is about balance, creating a balanced relationship. Finally, you're going to meet somebody that really feels like you fit like a glove. However, because of everything you've been through in all aspects of life, it is important for you, Gemini, to make sure you know who you're dealing with. If they start bringing on the soulmate twin flame, okay, a lot of people were deceived by what actually happened in that twin flame dynamic. And they did not learn their lessons. Okay, this is about lessons learned. That's what's going on until November 19th. That's why we're going back into the troubled times. Okay, did you learn your lesson, or do you want to do it again? And that's basically what's going on with this. This is about balance. You give, they give. You laugh, they laugh. You say something, they answer you. It's equal back and forth. And that's what's so beautiful about the opportunity of this new relationship. And remember, I see this person coming in while things are kind of chaotic, and it's not that I see them coming in as a hero, but they are presenting themselves in a time that is going to be very tempting for you to say, go away, get away, push them back, not see who they are. There is distraction going on to distract you from who you're looking at and who you're talking to. Pay very close attention. If you are in a relationship, there is an opportunity for you and your romantic partner to actually get things back on track if you choose to. Remember, it's about balance. And if you can't get it balanced, you're going to say, I am so moving forward. You do not want to be stuck in a mental prison for the next long time, okay? Because it just goes so deep with the astrological placements that are going on with these messages that I'm getting for you guys. This is going to be a powerful time for those of you who are stuck in a relationship to make a choice to leave. There is always an option. There is always an option. And I'm going to hold this up and I want you to look closer. This person can get through those. Those swords are not that tight together. That person can fit through the swords, meaning we can escape our own mental prison, especially when we use intuition, our third eye. They have a blindfold on. They can't see where they're going because you have to feel your way through everything. And that's how we have to conduct life, is to feel our way through everything. And you, Gemini, already know that. There is a powerful, powerful presence around the sign of Gemini. And as you go forward, ooh, it's giving me chills. Like beautiful, beautiful energy is coming through. Thank you for this message. There's a powerful presence around Gemini that's going to make people's heads turn. People are going to look at you with jealousy and greed and envy, while others look at you with awe and say, how did you do this? How are you handling this? Who is this person? It is time for Gemini to really step up. Oftentimes, as much as Gemini love to talk when you're chatty and you get quiet when you don't want to talk, this is a time for you to move forward in helping humanity in a different form or expansion of what you've been doing. I don't see any compensation of monetary human value coming in. But what happens is you will be able to pull in one of the cups or more for some of you. The cups are going to be attracted to you as you open your heart. The Ace of Cups is the card for you. That is your main theme for the month of September. Keep an open heart, but walk forward with discernment, because your life has an opportunity to grow to a higher level than you can imagine, even after all of this that you've been through. And if you've been doing good, this is an opportunity to expand and grow in a way that's global to humanity. I hope this helps. Much love.